thanks to the Mathnasium of Crystal Lake. They are going to hook you up with a 1-month membership, and all you have to do is answer one of the questions that we have been presented with this morning, Tina Bree. And, well, if you get the answer right, you'll be in the running to win the prize. Let's put it that way. Give us a like on Facebook. With us in studio is Michael Ammer, the owner-director of the Mathnasium of Crystal Lake. And so, Michael, we're looking at this list of questions here, and it's bringing back memories, Tina Bree. How's it making you feel? You feeling a little edgy?
It's making me nervous.
Yeah, so I love what you have done with the questions, too, from the Mathnasium. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
And so basically what you've done is you've taken Joe and Tina and you've put us in these equations to make it a little more fun. So on Facebook, that's the question. Here it is. I'll just read it. Tina is riding her bike at a speed of 10 miles per hour, trying to get away from Joe. What is her speed in feet per minute? So if you get that right and post it on Facebook, you can win a 1-month membership. Michael Ammer's with us. So, Michael, just explain, what does that 1-month membership entail for kids that will come to the center?
What they'll get is they get to come. We'll do an assessment where we figure out what their needs are, and then we'll build an individual textbook for them to teach them math in a way that makes sense to them, and they will be able to come up to 5 times a week for a 1-hour session in each visit.
Excellent. So this is for kids from kindergarten through 12th grade. So really it runs the gamut. Anyone who's in school right now can go to the Mathnasium of Crystal Lake. And, do you see a lot of students that come through that are struggling a lot? Or is it more so they just want to make sure that they're getting better, like as they get older, to make sure that as they take like the ACT or the SAT, that they're prepared for that?
The easy answer to that is yes to both. We have about 50% of our students are made up of kids that are above level, and about 40% that may be a little behind, and 10% that are right at level. So It works for all levels.
So yeah, it's kind of like split down the middle almost. It seems like. Michael Ammer's with us, Mathnasium of Crystal Lake. And so, Tina, did you get it right or no? Did you work out? Because I showed Michael my answer to the question that I just said. That's
right.
It's on Facebook now. You can win a 1-month membership to the Mathnasium at Crystal Lake. Did you do that problem yet or no? What's going on over there?
No, because you did it. Here's the thing. Like, I remember, back in school, I struggled terribly with math. So I wish, honestly, when I was back in school, that this was here with Mathnasium, because that would have helped me totally throughout, middle school and high school.
You bring up a really good point. And Michael, question is, do you see parents are relieved when they bring their kids to the Mathnasium because it takes some of the stress off of them to have to teach?
It's probably one of the biggest reasons people come in, because when they come home with the homework, for some reasons, children doing math with their parents is a big struggle. We do offer homework help as well, and we encourage them to bring it in. We don't do the homework for them.
Of course
but
not. No.
We make sure that they're understanding, and we will teach that the way the schools teach it. That's not how we teach our normal math, though.
I gotcha. Mathnasium of Crystal Lake, and on our Facebook page. And thank you. Got the mugs, Tina Bree. They look like apples,
They're
red
so
apples.
Cute.
And say Mathnasium on there, the Math Learning Center. Michael Ammer, the owner-director of the Mathnasium of Crystal Lake. And, I brought up ACT or SAT prep, and you help kids K through 12th grade. So is it that time of the year right now, and you see students come in because they want to do well on that test, obviously?
We do, and we have a great ACT, SAT prep program. It's detailed in. We can do it right now, but the time gap is getting close. So we need at least a couple months.
Yeah, because you got to be prepared for that. See, I never took those tests. I wonder how I do on those. I love it. Now, the question is up on Facebook to answer to win the 1-month membership. Here's another one. Tina had 7 chocolate bars at the beginning of the week. She ate half of the candy bars on Monday. Then she ate half of what was remaining on Tuesday. How much chocolate does she have left on Wednesday? So,
oh, boy.
Tina, how's your chocolate, Tina?
I guess I love chocolate.
Michael, really, we appreciate you doing this because we brought it up. We know you're a new partner here at Star. I was like, let's see how we do on some of these math questions. Go ahead, Michael. How did I do on that one question about Tina riding the bike? Not bad, huh?
You did awesome. You did awesome.
See, look at that.
Did you do yours yet, Tina, or no?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, I'm just checking. Just checking if you've worked it out yet.
I know.
Or not. So, Mathnasium of Crystal Lake. What's the center like? Explain that. You know what I mean? Is it broken up into rooms, or where are the kids going to be hanging out with the instructors and everything?
The center is wide open, and part of our design concept is we want full open windows in the front, so when the parents pull up, they can see everything that's happening in the center.
They're doing work. Yeah.
Right, that's great.
Yeah.
And, so everything can be seen, and then we have 2 rows of tables, and everything is done at those tables, going all the way back. So
cool. It's great. It's a great idea. How does a guy? I'll ask you this: How do you get into opening up the Mathnasium at Crystal Lake? What is it? Are you teachers at your background, or?
I'm not a teacher. It's not my background. I was in the automobile industry for 32 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the way I got into it is the guy that I worked for 27 of those years, a good friend of mine, Chuck Frank. I went out to dinner with him, my wife and I, and he said, "Are you happy doing what you're doing?" And I said, for the first time in 32 years, no.
Wow.
So he said, "I just got into this thing with my daughter." And he said, "You should check it out. It's called Mathnasium." And then we looked at it, and we have 4 children, and a couple of them had problems in school. So it became a passion for us, figuring we can give back to the community.
Cool.
And, it's silly, but I get goosebumps when I start telling stories about how the kids are progressing.
Yeah.
And I'll put this in a text because I heard that earlier this morning. Not one of our students has not improved dramatically since coming to our store.
Excellent. Well, hey, if you have a true passion for what you do, then it's going to work out. It's going to be successful. There he is, Michael Ammer from the Mathnasium at Crystal Lake. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the questions. And thank you for being generous with the one month membership, too.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me. And Mathnasium, we make math fun. It's a great place. Kids have a good time.
Excellent. You can like them on Facebook, and you'll see that tagged on our Facebook page. If you get that answer right, I'm telling people to show their work on Facebook.
Right, exactly.
Show your work. Show your work. Star 105.5 McHenry County.